Welcome everybody to the New Mill Creek Adventure Series. In this series we'll be learning about the different animals in Mill Creek as we adventure through the park and try and find as many as we can. We will come out with a new episode every week. Alright, coming close. Alright, so what you see here is one of our native bumblebee species. That's super cool. So what he's doing right now is he's burrowing right beneath this plant to build his home. So unlike bees, bumblebees burrow into the ground so that when it gets cold they can go in there and hibernate or sleep throughout the cold nights in the summer. So these guys are probably just coming up this year. So what they do, his burrow will actually go really far back and then he'll sleep in there. But they're surprisingly good at burrowing because he just started and this ground isn't easy. But he can go through there. So unlike bees, they don't live in a colony, they live solitarily. Now there's also one over there, and then if you look right over here, turn. That's a false yellow jacket right there, which is pretty cool. And then bring it back over here. Man, but yeah, so what you do is that in a lot of places where bees can't do this because either the ground's too hard or it's rock, they actually make cool little bee hotels, which is meant to mimic the same action of the bumblebee burrowing straight down into the ground so they can have a home, because if they can't make their home soon enough, when it comes to fall, they will actually die off because they'll get too cold. But we'll leave this guy alone and keep on doing his thing. Closer, can you see it? Can you see it? Right there. Alright, so this is the common leech. It's a pretty chill animal. It likes really still water like this, and actually pretty cool, but they also can really shrink. See, look, he's shrinking all the way into there. If I could dig him out. Oh wow, he actually can even disappear into the rubble, which is super cool. But he was just swimming a little while ago. But yeah, see, look, they can go that quickly. He just be right in the rubble and it's gone. Because he's an invertebrate, he could actually sink right in between the rocks to a point where even if I dug all of this out, see, look, there he is. So yeah, he's crazy, and he's doing it right again. He'll sink right all the way in because he's an invertebrate. He can go right between the rocks. There's a cool little red tinge on him. But also they can swim almost similar to an eel. But when they're scared like this, they'll go right into the rock. The cool thing is they'll actually drink blood off you. But old civilizations would actually use them so that it would drain infected blood. But these guys are good for the ecosystem because brook trout will eat them, eels will eat them. And look, he can even, see, look, there, he already disappeared a little bit. If we leave him alone, he'll go back even deeper. Yep, so that's just the common leech. That's cool. Alright, so this is either a bullfrog or a mink frog. If this is a mink frog, this is by far the biggest one, but it's probably a bullfrog, but they're pretty cool. Yeah. When you catch the frog, you want to hold it by its legs. Hold it up here will be bad for it, but yeah. So you hold it by its legs, it's not too bad. But yeah. But all this it's probably a bullfrog, but it might be a mink frog, but yeah, it's super cool. Because it's definitely not a green frog, because you see its bottom there? It's not yellow like a bullfrog. It also has those little parts, but yeah. It's definitely a big one, and it's clinging onto my finger now. Yeah. It's definitely a beautiful frog, but whenever you find big frogs like this in rivers, it means that's a good ecosystem, because these guys are an indicator species. Because oftentimes they affect a lot to pollution, but it's a good thing these guys are here. So I'm going to let him go with the fishes, and he will actually eat fish. And eat snakes, actually. Like, you know the snake we caught last time? If it was a baby, this guy would eat it. It's pretty cool. So we let him go. And another final thing, I'm catching this guy, but if you have sunscreen and any oils on, you don't want to catch them. Because their skin, right there, is mucus. And you catch them, when you have sunscreen on, it'll actually make their mucus disappear, and they'll actually die. Alright, time to let him go. Pretty cool, isn't it? And let him just go on his own. That's all. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and come back next week for a brand new episode.
There's a bumblebee.
What?
I said there's a bee.
What?
I said there's a bee.
Oh, come on.
You want some help? You got it?
I
this?
saved the hat. I saved the hat. Oh, I got my feet wet too. Great. Might be a little bit stuck here.